One young man this time of year last year did not have a team to play on. We convinced him to play here, and he was drafted in the second round by the Philadelphia Flyers last year at the 2012 NHL entry draft. So this is the way to go to D1 college games. Two things that really define the North American Hockey League. The first is we're unique in the fact that most players begin the season without a college opportunity. Through training and development and exposure, they earn that college opportunity throughout the season. The second is inclusive of the North American Hockey League, the North American 3 Hockey League, the North American Prospects Hockey League. We provide more places for players to play, coaches to coach, officials to officiate, which truly defines the North American Hockey League as a league of opportunity.
I think the growth of the North American League in the last 10 years has really been spectacular. From our original 8 or 10 teams, which was a great league with a lot of talent, to now 24, 28 last year, that kind of thing. I think it's been beneficial because we're getting opportunities for a lot more kids from non-traditional areas. And without the opportunities that the North American League provides with so many different teams in so many geographical areas, I don't think those kids would get that opportunity. Well, I believe juniors is one of the best life experiences a kid could have. The ability for a kid to move away from home, meet different people, learn how to find his place on a team and in the world is very important. And I think the life experiences kids get are almost as valuable as the education they end up getting. I think they have some experience in their bank one day where some of these kids that get out of college won't have. And junior has a lot to do with that.
Another area that the NAHL is good on is helping kids grow themselves and mature. They live away from home for the first time, and then they travel first class on a bus. That's kind of fun to get the team together and travel on a bus. They stay in hotels together. There's good bonding experience. But these guys have an opportunity to grow as individuals when they play a season in the North American Hockey League.
The North American Hockey League, it's been around for 37 years. The list of players that played in this league that moved on to the NHL, the list of coaches that coached in this league that moved on, and the best thing about it is the future list that will be developed as these boys get the opportunity to move on into college and beyond.
We like guys that compete. That's a big thing in our book. I like to see guys at home and on the road and in different environments and see if there's a change and what they can bring to the table.
And what they see is the intensity that these kids have, the energy they have, and the effort they give in on a night-in, night-out basis.
In every single guy we recruit, high character kids that compete and play hard and can work in a team concept. That's something we won't sacrifice with any guy, no matter how talented or skilled he is. He's got to be able to compete and have a high character on and off the ice, and obviously the academics as well. We want kids that are committed in the classroom and not just to being hockey players. We've been real successful in this league finding those types of players.
on today. Over 40 NHL scouts in the building last night, and all the D1 teams in the league are here. But last year, again, surpassed all the numbers. Got 2 kids drafted in the NHL. So that just speaks for itself, and I think those are great events. And we got to give the NAHL credit for that. What an environment it is. It's pure people that are all hockey related in some fashion. It's just a great week, and it's a fun week to be part of.
Kids just know what it is now, and kids have succeeded in all the different areas across the U.S. and played, and they're going back and telling their friends, you got to go play in the North American League. I love seeing California and Texas and Florida and Las Vegas, Nevada, and places that you wouldn't think would be hockey hotbeds, but they're producing players.
It's always exciting for us to come to North American League events, and especially this showcase, because you know you're going to come see high-quality players that work hard and are going to be ready to play college hockey a year or two down the road.
Another big part of the junior experience and the maturity process for the players that play juniors is the fact that they get out and become part of the community. You know, in our organization and all the organizations in North American Hockey League, we bring them with us for school appearances where they have to speak in front of the kids. We assign them to youth hockey teams, mites and spurts and peewees, where they mentor the team. We bring them to hospitals for some of the sick kids. Just things. So again, they're getting the good life experience, but they're also learning how to give back and understand how fortunate they are to have gotten to where they're at right now. I think it's the players' jobs to give back to the community, whether they get involved with underprivileged kids, youth hockey programs and such. In Corpus Christi, we do a lot of reading in schools and visiting hospitals, and people know about us and they get to know about you. So we have to give back to the community. They're role models, and then young kids look up to them. So they want to look neat, they want to present themselves well. It's important that they give back to the community.
We've had a lot of success out of the North American Hockey League, building our program, finding guys that have fit those roles and helped us build from year to year. Andy Green, who played at CompuWare, obviously in the NHL right now with the Devils, was a 2-year All-American for us, and Cody Reichard, Player of the Year in the NAHL and in the CCHA as well. Alden Hirschfeld, Carter Camp are guys that have been captains for us and really helped build our program in the last 5 or 6 years. So that's a credit to the North American League and how they prepare them for college hockey.
But I believe it's the most important thing for the team is to create young men and to give them the opportunity to go to D1. At the end of the day, that's what we're in this business for, is to promote kids and move them to the next level.
Hi and welcome back, Falconites. You might have noticed that I started this episode, which is episode 18 of season 3, a little different. I started off with the NAHL new league video, which is called League of Opportunity. It's actually really good. I liked it. I hope you liked it too. But there is a big announcement coming later. Wait for the end of the episode. But here are the scores from the two games of the Fighting Falcons. On Friday, March 22nd, was the first game against Janesville. They ended up winning 4-1, which put them almost to the point where they could clinch the playoff worth. In the first period, 7:48 in, Easton Powers got a unassisted goal. 18:51 into the second, though, Janesville would answer that off a goal from Pedden. 15:35 into the third, Tarantino got a goal assisted by Powers and Spezia to get the game-winning goal, 2-1. 16:30 into the third, DeAndre would lift the lead up to 3-1 off of assists from Nick and DuPaul. And 19:05 into the third, the Fighting Falcons would then take a 4-1 commanding lead off of an empty net goal from Spezia, assisted by Powers and Porantino. Max Millsap would play all 60 minutes, stopping 29 of the 30 shots he faced. Powers would get the first star, while DeAndre would get the second star for Port Huron. And now, on Saturday, the game that clinched the playoff berth for us, putting us into 4th place. A 4-3 shootout win over Janesville. In the first, Janesville would get on the board first, 18-28 into the first, off a goal from Kuravi. Sorry if I messed that up. 12:37 in the first, though. Port Huron would answer the bell off a goal from Maloney, assisted by Kopaka and DuPaul. Janesville would then score again to go up 2-1 before the end of the first, 1939 into the first, off a goal from Doe. 10 minutes into the third, Port Huron would tie the game up at 2 again, off a goal from Spezia, assisted by Powers and Porantino. The Falcons would then take the lead 3-2, 17-12 into the third, off a goal from DeRosa, assisted by Archibald. 18:31 into the third, though, the Janesville Jets would send it into overtime off a goal from Ford. There would be no goals in the overtime period, sending it into a shootout. First shots, Eluia scored and Buza didn't. Powers and Ford wouldn't score in the second round. Spezia would score in the third round, while Hemley wouldn't. Horn wouldn't score, and DiMontino wouldn't score to secure the win for Port Huron. Blankensburg would stop 28 of the 31 shots he faced in the 65 minutes he played. Spezia would get the first star, while Blankensburg get the third star. And now time for Around the League. On the 19th, Corpus Christi would blow out the Odessa Jackalopes, winning 8-1. On the 20th, Corpus Christi would beat the Odessa Jackalopes by a closest score of 5-3. On the 22nd, Michigan Warriors would beat the Jamestown Ironmen 2-1. Springfield Junior Blues would shut out the Sioux Eagles 3-0. The Brookings Blizzard beat the Minot Minotauruses 4-3. Our boys Port Huron beat the Janesville Jets 4-1. The Topeka Roadrunners would beat the Texas Tornado in a shootout 3-2. The Bismarck Bobcats beat the Austin Bruins 5-2. The Coleridge and Chill lost to the Aberdeen Wings 4-1. The Wichita Falls Wildcats beat the Odessa Jackalopes 7-1. The Kenny River Brown Bears beat the Fairbanks Ice Dogs 5-4 in a shootout. And Wenatchee Wild would beat the Fresno Monsters 5-1. On the 23rd, the Johnstown Tomahawks would beat the Kalamazoo Junior K-Wings 3-2. The Michigan Warriors would lose to the Jamestown Ironmen 6-2. Sioux Eagles would beat the Springfield Junior Blues 5-4. Our boys Port Huron would beat Janesville Jets in a shootout 4-3. Amarillo Bulls beat the Corpus Christi Ice Rays 4-2. The Bismarck Bobcats beat the Austin Bruins 4-3 in overtime. The Texas Tornado beat the Topeka Roadrunners 5-4. The Aberdeen Wings beat the Coleridge and Chill 4-1. The Minot Minotauruses beat the Brookings Blizzard 5-2. The Wichita Falls Wildcats blanked the Odessa Jackalopes, winning 4-0. The Wenatchee Wild beat the Fresno Monsters 4-2. And the Kenny River Brown Bears beat the Fairbanks Ice Dogs 5-2. And on the 24th, the Johnstown Tomahawks beat the Kalamazoo Junior K-Wings 2-1 in a shootout. The Amarillo Bulls beat the Corpus Christi Ice Grays 5-4. The Topeka Roadrunners beat the Texas Tornado 4-1. And that would be it for that week. The standings are as follows. In the Central Division, Austin Bruins are in first, and they have clinched the division title with a record of 40 wins, 11 losses, 7 overtime losses, 87 points. In second, clinching a playoff berth is Bismarck Bobcats with a record of 33 wins, 16 losses, 9 overtime losses, 75 points. Brookings Blizzard, who clinched the third playoff spot, sitting in third, with a record of 31 wins, 22 losses, and 5 overtime losses, 67 points. And Minot Horses in fourth, clinching the fourth and final playoff spot with a record of 26 wins, 28 losses, 4 overtime losses, 56 points. Sitting in fifth, Aberdeen Wings, 22 wins, 29 losses, 7 overtime losses, 51 points. And sitting in last, the Cool Region Chill, 16 wins, 37 losses, 5 overtime losses, 37 points. In the North Divisions, the Sioux Eagles clinching the division title with a record of 39 wins, 14 losses, 5 overtime losses, 83 points. Clinching the second spot, the Jamestown Ironmen in second place with a record of 36 wins, 18 losses, 4 overtime losses, 76 points. And third, clinching the third playoff spot, 34 wins, 18 losses, 6 overtime losses, 74 points, is the Kalamazoo Junior K-Wings. And fourth, clinching the fourth playoff spot, is Johnstown Tomahawks with a record of 26 wins, 20 losses, 12 overtime losses, 64 points. In fifth, clinching the fifth playoff spot, is Port Huron with 29 wins, 24 losses, 4 overtime losses, 62 points. In sixth, Janesville Jets, 23 wins, 25 losses, 9 overtime losses, 55 points. In seventh, the Springfield Junior Blues with 25 wins, 29 losses, and 4 overtime losses, 54 points. And in last, Michigan Warriors with 19 wins, 30 losses, 9 overtime losses, 47 points. In the South Division, in first, clinching the league and their division title, Amarillo Bulls with 44 wins, 7 overtime losses, 7 losses, 95 points. In second, clinching the second playoff spot, Topeka Roadrunners, 37 wins, 14 losses, 7 overtime losses, 81 points. And third, Texas Tornado, also clinching the third playoff spot, 36 wins, 20 losses, 2 overtime losses, 74 points. Corpus Christi Ice Rays in fourth, with 26 wins, 26 losses, and 6 overtime losses, 58 points. In fifth, Wichita Falls Wildcats, and with 26 wins, 28 losses, 4 overtime losses, 56 points. And in last, Odessa Jackalopes with 6 wins, 49 losses, 3 overtime losses, 15 points. In the West Division, all 4 teams have clinched playoff berths. And first, Wenatchee Wild with 38 wins, 14 losses, 6 overtime losses, 82 points. And second, Fairbanks Ice Dogs, 38 wins, 16 losses, 4 overtime losses with 80 points. And third, Kenny River Brown Bears with 28 wins, 24 losses, 6 overtime losses, 62 points. And in last, Fresno Monsters, 17 wins, 35 losses, 6 overtime losses, 40 points. I would also like to say congratulations to Easton Powers who got the North Star Player of the Week this past week. Congratulations. Also, the Portham Patriots played this past weekend too. They played the CIFL affiliate who wants to be a expansion team next year. The Patriots end up losing 19-15. I heard it was a really good game, and it was really competitive. It seemed like very low scoring though. The Patriots lost 19-15, but don't worry. It counted as a 2-0 win for the Patriots because the Kane County Dogs had folded, and Kane County Dogs were the original team that the Patriots were supposed to play. Since they folded, the Patriots got the automatic win, but they didn't. The league didn't want the Patriots to go without a team to play at the home game, so we played the Flint Fury. Also, I thought I had a big announcement. My production company, which produces this series right here, the Fighting Falcons Talk, has been renamed, rebranded, because I incorporated my friend. It changes its name from Baker Productions to BR Productions, which means Backroads Productions, but it is for professional reasons and abbreviation reasons, BR Productions. You can find that on YouTube, youtube.com/brproductions12, on facebook.com/brproductions1, and I believe on twitter.com/brproductions12 also. I would like to thank you all for continuing the support, making this the longest run show in BR Productions. There are three other shows right now that are competing in the production company, but we are the longest right now. The three other are Chewing with Greg, Kitty Hunting, which also stars me, and then Chris's Corner, which will be another one that I will be starting up soon. I would like to thank you all again, and until next time, have a supposed day. Also, ending this vlog as the plays of the week. Bye.
Gets a feed from John Ray. This is Blake Robo skedaddling it over the line. Tricker and Hopper outside. Davis scores! Getting it along the blue line now. That's taken away. And skated up by Dewey. Dewey takes a shot on net. That goes over the glove of Nichols for a shorthanded goal. Greenberg, a one-touch pass. Jason Eddy has it. Nice little play in front. What a save by Myers with the ice.
Penalty. Next Chandler Madry, and now Birkenbein comes in. Here's Madry into the zone. Back in front to Birkenbein. He scores! That's one for the highlight reel. Madry!
And Porter with a little shove there on Tyler Andrew as Eric Majorley on in relief here in the third period of Nick Deary. Played one behind the net. Shot from the left side. That was Sharkey. It was tipped in front by Gaffney. Back out top. Sharkey shoots and scores a hat trick for Kyle Sharkey, assisted by Gaffney.
Last night being down 2-0. Started the rally to 4-2 win is Easton Powers. He'll drive far side wing. Going right to left. Skates in. Back in. Score! Easton Powers! Does it again in the shootout!
Purcell threw it in front, nobody there as Neville was able to intercept. Ruslan gets it ahead, and here comes Greenberg. Greenberg over the line, Stewart tries to make a move. He gets to the slot. News is there to pick that up as he sends it out in the neutral zone. It's picked up by Hartley and then carried right back across the blue line by Kerr. Kerr takes a shot on that, and that goes just off the blocker of Old.
Over. Caesar with it through neutral ice, has to slow up, wait for Holmquist to be onside. Now gets it over to Holmquist. Holmquist, nice move around his man on the forehand, backhand. Quick shot over there to goal. Kraft able to bury it. Holmquist does the work, makes a pretty move.
In front of his man, that was Louis Rowe coming in at 6'5", 205. Here's Baldwin, nice little cutback, top of the slot, shooting, he scores! Oh, Charles Baldwin, a little dipsy doodle cutback right in the slot. He goes top shelf in Corpus Christi with 2:56 left to go in the second period. Takes a 1-0 lead.
Trying to come back the other way. Quickly cross ice, time and Tony. Comes in, Kucherov, he score! Danny Kucherov.
Along the boards here for Newth. Newth across the blue line, drops it for Carlson. Carlson gets it down in the corner for Seidel. Seidel pass back up to Carlson. He takes a shot that goes through the 5-hole of Nichols.
I belong to Hockey Town. It's a place where dreams are found. We fought so many battles here. Now we're the ones that they will fear. The club resides within our town. We won't stop, no letting down. The cup is ours, we're all to drink. It's our time, let's rock this ring. Hey, Hockey Town. Not alone, just look around. Hey, Hockey Town. Let's go, let's hear the sound. There's on us at every turn. The focus dropped, the people burnt. Flesh speeds some brilliant daring. Red lights flash, the horns are blaring. Hockey Town, the hunger's fed. Firemen in white and red. They dazzle us before our eyes. Lord Stanley's Cup, we have the prize. Hockey Town, not alone, just look around.